Cody Brown, the leading figure in Sister Wives Season 19, was once in marital relationships with 4 women. However, his treatment towards each was far from equal. The destruction of his family stemmed from the polygamous patriarch's favoritism toward one particular wife. Although to some extent beyond his control, Cody found himself increasingly attached to his 4th and youngest wife. A pull that felt inevitable, yet left his other wives feeling deeply hurt. Polygamy alone poses its own challenges, but Cody's preference for one wife rendered it nearly impossible to uphold the harmony of their plural household. Back in 2010, when the widely followed unscripted show first launched, Cody had 3 wives, with each overseeing her respective section of their shared multi-unit residence in Utah. Robyn Brown, Cody's 4th spouse, was wooed and married during that initial season. The family dynamics shifted significantly when Robyn and her trio of kids from a prior marriage joined the clan. By the start of Sister Wives Season 19, all 3 of Cody's former wives had exited the relationship, primarily due to his clear leaning toward Robyn. Curiously, was Robyn once a diesel model? Robyn had been introduced to Cody by his first wife. Their paths crossed in 2009 at a gathering attended by Cody and his wife Meri Brown. Meri was actually the one who met Robyn first, and encouraged Cody to pursue her. However, this single mother would later regret that decision. To marry Robyn and legally adopt her children, Cody asked Meri to divorce him in 2014. Meri agreed, but following her eventual separation from Cody in 2022, her rapport with Robyn suffered greatly. Janelle Brown, Cody's second wife, shed light on Cody's early reactions to Robyn in a recent Sister Wives Season 19 episode. According to Janelle, Cody once declared, "All of a sudden, I met Robyn, and she's this diesel jeans model, and she's everything I want." These words, echoed by Cody, highlighted his emotional bias. Cody should have exerted more effort to treat all 3 of his initial spouses fairly, regardless of his evident fondness for Robyn. His failure to do so came at the expense of his family. Cody often obsessed over appearances. In one Sister Wives Season 19 episode, his ex-wives opened up about his fixation. Cody had a penchant for makeup, something Christine, his 3rd wife, affirmed. Meri concurred, stating that appearances mattered immensely to Cody, recalling how he once took her clothes shopping while they were still dating. Cody had always desired those around him to look polished, a sentiment Janelle tended to ignore. Were Cody's first 3 wives ever truly loved? His painful remarks might not have been deliberate. When Sister Wives first aired in 2010, the Browns portrayed a cohesive and joyful family, aiming to counter negative stereotypes about polygamy. Sadly, the show would go on to chronicle their unraveling. During the first season, Cody married Robyn, expanding their family once more. Prior to that, it had been 16 years since Christine, the 3rd wife, had joined. At his peak, Cody had 4 wives and 18 children. Yet, even after his other spouses left, Cody continued using hurtful language, such as calling Robyn his soulmate, a sentiment that wounded his ex-wives. Christine was the first to leave the marriage. The tipping point came when she disclosed on the show that Cody had confessed he was no longer attracted to her. Additionally, he blamed Meri for nudging him into polygamy and said he was never physically drawn to her. Cody also implied that he remained with all his wives out of responsibility, not love, suggesting he never truly loved Janelle either. In essence, he confessed that Robyn was the only one he had genuine affection for. In recent years, Cody continued making demeaning comments about his past marriages. Although he later admitted on Sister Wives Season 19 that his remarks came from a place of pain, claiming he lashed out during moments of intense self-reflection, the damage had already been inflicted. Hearing this might have brought a measure of comfort to Meri, Janelle, and Christine. Since parting ways with Cody, all 3 of his former wives have notably enhanced their appearance. Christine, for instance, has impressively lost 40 pounds and shared striking transformation photos on Instagram. Her caption read, "Feeling amazing and full of energy, and it's only getting better." She spoke of how wonderful it felt to dress up for an evening out supporting a good cause. Meri also showed off her post-divorce glow-up via Instagram, flaunting a stylish choppy bob and chic black dress on the red carpet. Janelle shared an elegant look of her own at a formal fundraiser, donning a rich velvet gown, thanking her friends for an extra ticket to the Raleigh event. Although Cody's affection was reserved for Robyn during his marriages, his exes have arguably never looked better. They embraced new beginnings and celebrated their evolution. The Brown family says a heartfelt goodbye to Garrison in one of Sister Wives Season 19's most emotional episodes. Garrison's unexpected passing brought the family back together in Wyoming, where Cody and Robyn's presence at the funeral sparked further tensions. As emotions run high during this final farewell, viewers can expect more deeply moving scenes. TLC's preview of the next episode reveals the family gathering in Wyoming to bury Garrison near his grandparents. Cody is shown digging a grave for his son's ashes, a symbolic and solemn task. Janelle reflects on how Wyoming shaped Garrison's character, while Madison, his sister, talks about the state's significance to their family's shared heritage. Is Sister Wives Season 20 already in the works? Rumors suggest it might be. Fans spotted Meri filming near her bed and breakfast, prompting speculation about what's next. With Cody declaring he now seeks a monogamous life with Robyn, there's curiosity about whether Season 20 will delve deeper into the ex-wives' stories. Possible highlights include Meri's B&B renovation and Janelle's dream home in North Carolina. Given the heavy topics in the current season, fans wonder if the next one will offer a deeper emotional reckoning, especially regarding Garrison's death. Many hope future episodes will portray grief respectfully and thoroughly, rather than just glossing over it. TLC may have had to re-edit parts of the show after the recent tragedy. Some fans have even expressed a desire to see Sister Wives end and be replaced by an ex-wives spin-off, focusing on their journeys post-Cody. True resolution, they feel, won't come until Cody and Robyn are no longer on television. This family once captivated audiences with their complex, faith-driven lifestyle in a tranquil corner of the American West. Their spiritual system was built on shared homes, love, and belief. Early on, their shared residence represented equality, separate quarters under one roof. However, everything shifted when a new woman and her kids joined the picture. She was youthful, energetic, and reignited something in Cody that was hard to ignore. The change wasn't just perceived, it was palpable. The home's energy transformed, both practically and emotionally. Robyn's arrival, while embraced legally and emotionally, came at a cost. Meri sacrificed her legal marriage to Cody so that Robyn's children could be adopted. What began as a selfless gesture evolved into resentment. Meri, who had introduced Robyn to the family, watched their friendship erode. Regret replaced hope, and minor tensions gradually dismantled the unity. Unequal attention became obvious. Forgotten birthdays, missed trips, and blatant favoritism. Cody even called Robyn everything I've ever wanted in front of the family. Compliments about her beauty stung deeply. Appearances became another wedge. One wife recalled being encouraged to wear makeup and maintain a polished look. Shopping felt less like joy and more like obligation. Over time, this emphasis on looks created emotional divides. Eventually, Cody openly admitted that he never bonded deeply with some of his wives. He even told one that he never found her attractive and blamed another for pushing polygamy on him. These revelations, made not in private but during public moments, were deeply hurtful. They weren't just emotional outbursts. They signaled the crumbling of long-held spiritual bonds. One by one, the wives departed. Christine left after hearing she had never been truly wanted. Others followed, choosing self-love over continual rejection. Each embarked on a journey of rediscovery. One embraced fitness and positivity, sharing photos symbolizing renewal. Another stepped into public life with new style and confidence, her grace capturing attention. The third focused on growth and dignity, sharing milestones with quiet strength, showing she no longer lived in anyone's shadow. Though Cody later expressed remorse and acknowledged his painful words, the rift had widened too far. This story, though deeply personal, holds universal truths about conditional love, imbalance, and self-worth. It reminds us that rebirth is possible after heartbreak. The newest season of the well-known family series has plunged audiences into mourning. The death of a beloved son has shaken their world. As the family returns to the peaceful highlands tied to their heritage, the burial becomes a reunion steeped in emotion, a moment of mourning, reflection, and perhaps healing. The episode reveals how loss can draw a fractured family together, or push them even further apart. During the journey back to this ancestral land, controversy arose over how the ashes were handled. Viewers criticized Cody's conduct and his seemingly self-focused storytelling, which many found mismatched with the situation's gravity. Eventually, the family arrived in the tranquil mountain state where past generations had been laid to rest. The ashes were placed beside grandparents in a deeply symbolic act. Janelle and Madison each shared heartfelt memories, emphasizing the connection between place, identity, and legacy. As for the show's future, activity spotted around some cast members suggests more is coming. Fans may see Meri's B&B upgrades and Janelle's home dreams realized. However, they hope grief will be handled with the compassion it deserves. Public sentiment is strong. Viewers are emotionally invested, voicing both sympathy and frustration online. This series isn't just about a polygamous family anymore. It's a story about heartbreak, healing, and starting anew. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for daily updates. See you soon.